A microsecond is an SI unit of time equal to 1/millionth of a second. Its symbol is I1/4s. 1 microsecond is to 1 second as 1 second is to 11.574 days. A microsecond is equal to 1000 nanoseconds or 1/1000 milliseconds. Because the next SI prefix is 1000 times larger, measurements of 10^5 and 10^4 seconds are typically expressed as tens or hundreds of microseconds. A microsecond of sound signal sample is typically stored on 4 micrometer of CD, 2 bits per a microsecond per 4 micrometer. Examples: 1 microsecond a euro cycle time for frequency 1A, 106 Hz, the inverse unit. This corresponds to radio wavelength 300 m, as can be calculated by multiplying 1 a microsecond by the speed of light to determine the distance traveled. 1 microsecond a euro the length of time of a high-speed, commercial strobe light flash. 1.8 microseconds a euro the amount of time subtracted from the Earth's day as a result of the 2011 Japanese earthquake. 2 microseconds a euro the lifetime of a ammonium particle. 2.68 microseconds a euro the amount of time subtracted from the Earth's day as a result of the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake. 3.33564095 microseconds a euro the time taken by light to travel 1 kilometer in a vacuum. 4.63 microseconds a euro a fifth. 5.4 microseconds a euro the time taken by light to travel 1 mile in a vacuum. 10 microseconds a euro cycle time for frequency 100 kHz. Radio wavelength 3 km, 17 microseconds. Net amount per year that the length of the day lengthens, largely due to tidal acceleration, 20.8 microseconds a euro sampling interval for digital audio with 48,000 samples s, 22.7 microseconds a euro sampling interval for CD audio, 38 microseconds a euro discrepancy in GPS satellite time per day due to relativity, 50 microseconds a euro cycle time for highest human audible tone, 50 microseconds to read a euro the access latency for a modern solid-state drive which holds non-volatile computer data. 100 microseconds a euro cycle time for frequency 10 kHz, 125 microseconds a euro sampling interval for telephone audio, 240 microseconds a euro half-life of Copernicium-277, 250 microseconds a euro cycle time for highest tone in telephone audio, 277.8 microseconds a euro a fourth, used in astronomical calculations by El-Biruni and Roger Bacon in 1012-67 AD, respectively. For reference, the average human eye blink takes 350,000 microseconds. The average human finger click takes 150,000 microseconds. A camera flash illuminates for 1,000 microseconds. Standard camera shutter speed opens the shutter for 4,000 microseconds or 4 milliseconds. See also, SI unit, second, picosecond, nanosecond, millisecond, jiffy, orders of magnitude, references. External links, the National Institute of Standards and Technology.